I really hope that Disney did not put all their chips in this one basket because it really feels like this is the end of Disney Studios as it is. It started off with Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, and it's going to end with Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs because everything that I've heard about this film doesn't even make any sense. Here's what I'm talking about. So they're changing Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. Sorry, not Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. Snow gonna choose whatever color she wants to because she's a strong, independent character. And the seven, what are they calling these characters again? Anyway, they're changing up the stories, and the fact that in interviews they say, oh, she's not going to follow a prince anymore. She's going to follow her own destiny, become the ruler that her father wants her to be, and that she's independent, that she can do all these things herself. How does this even fit in the Snow White story? Because in the original story, it had to do with the evil queen getting jealous over Snow White over her beauty, and when she's being told that she's no longer the fairest of them all, she goes out of her way to try and kill her. I don't know how this is gonna work. Is the evil queen gonna walk up to the mirror and say, "Who is the strongest leader of them all?" I mean, what? I don't get it. And the actress, the main actress who plays Snow White in this movie. Oh man, she's already a character. I barely know her name, and already she's getting on my nerves. Because she goes through these interviews and she sounds like she's talking out of an AI computer, saying that going down the tier list of what woke media or even woke Hollywood or even woke Disney wants to do. She's basically going down the tier list, checking off all the boxes, and whenever she's off screen, you know, usually when you are the main star of a movie, you would go out there, you would excite the fans, you would want people to go see your movie, get them excited to go to watch your performance. Instead, she just goes around insulting people, making demands, and basically talking down to everyone. She even brought down the original Snow White movie, saying, "Oh, that was back in the 30s. This is 2023 now. We need to look at the today time." Yeah, but the story that you're trying to make is based in the 13th century. So in other words, 1937 and 2023, it should not matter. Because in 1937, they respected the story that was based in the 13th century. And another thing about this interview, Gal Gadot is like standing right next to her, just like nodding along and making puns and all such. Why is she even there? Why is she even there? If it's supposed to be an interview with the main character, why is she standing there like some sort of big buddy bodyguard? It makes absolutely no sense. And the fact that she's basically agreeing with all this type of stuff, I'm just sitting here going, Gal Gadot, you were the one that sang the song Imagine in the middle of a deadly pandemic. So you're in deep water as it is. And honestly, guys, when I say water, I'm just going to say this. I cannot wait for this fish to finally come out. And when I call it a fish, I mean, it's going to stink like a fish. It's going to flop like a fish. And Disney is already a sinking company as it is. I mean, Peter Pan and Wendy, nobody saw that movie. And there's also Indiana Jones. That's a laugh. That movie is a joke. And already, people just seen a couple of images, and they have met the actors. And already, people are like, no. And also, she said some other thing in, I think it was to a fan or something, or even to the media. She's saying, "Oh, I had to wear a costume for 7 hours a day, which means I deserve a profit every time this movie gets shown in like a streaming service or even in movie theaters." And I'm sitting here going, "Oh, boo hoo 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 hoo, you big baby." I mean, in the original Wizard of Oz movie, half the cast had to wear very uncomfortable costumes for weeks. And they didn't get paid that type of amount. You're wearing some costume that you found at Disneyland, and suddenly you think you deserve more money. All I'm seeing right now is a studio that has run out of ideas, a studio that is basically rewriting a classic story, destroying one of the most important movies ever made, and the main character is being played by a spoiled brat. That's all I'm getting out of this. So, like I said, I cannot wait for this movie to come out, for them to finally bite the bullet on this one. Because I don't see any other way of this movie succeeding. I mean, blaming the fans and blaming everyone else, that has never worked. It's not working for The Witcher. It's not working for Netflix. It's not working for any other studio. So why are you still playing this card? It makes no sense. But anyway, those are my thoughts on the whole news of the new Snow White movie. Sorry, not Snow White. Snow, choose whatever color you want, blah 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 character. Anyway, those are my thoughts. Whatever you thought, comment down below. Also, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, and share, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.